Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Alex.
And I'm Tom, and today we're going to run you through some of the best and worst things that we ate on our trip to Florida.
Cue the music. What we have done is we have purchased too many whiteboards. We started discussing kind of that we wanted to do this video and go through the best and the worst of things, and we started talking, and then we thought actually it'll probably be better if we reveal to each other what our favourites and our least favourites were for the video.
Yeah, because on the holiday itself we liked a lot of things, and we agreed a lot. We were so happy.
Yeah, I think we were just like so full of vitamin D and like preservatives that we were just, everything was like, well, this is good, this is good. Not
everything. Some of the things we mutually agreed that they were not good. But yeah. I don't know if we're going to have different or not. This is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, because there are some foods that, so I've gone on based on the things that I think about. Like that I'm like, oh, I really fancy eating that again. Like I could eat that tonight.
But it upsets you that you're not having it on.
Yeah, so that's what I've based mine on.
Right. So I struggled a little bit. I was looking, there's a big list of foods and I was struggling to get my best. My worst was easy. I'll say that now, that was easy.
Yeah, I struggled with my worst. I did struggle with my worst. But we've gone in 3 categories. So we've got best and worst dinner, like dinner meal out, best and worst park food, so that encompasses snacks and like meals at the park, and then best and worst drink. Yeah,
and that's more general, so that's in the parks, or if we were out, you know, we had a lot of cocktails.
Yeah,
things like that. So yeah, shall we do it?
Yeah. Category number 1.
We're going best first, surely. We've got to celebrate the best.
Okay, all right. Best favourite meal out.
Okay, so this is the meals where we didn't choose daytime really, unless it was our only meal. There was only one for me, and this was it was the best thing I had, and I miss it to this day.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. What have you put?
Oh.
I thought you were going to put that. I thought you were going to put that.
Yes. So I've put polite pig. This is the one that I struggled with the most because there are so many good places. But for me, polite pig, I felt extreme happiness and joy when I was in that place. And this is in Disney Springs. If anyone's never heard of this, it's
definitely worth going.
Yeah, it's not really a restaurant, is it? It's a quick service, but everything about it for me was what I needed. Yeah,
but you like barbecue. I had the ribs and like cheesy tots or whatever, and I liked it, but I don't crave it. I don't crave ribs.
Whereas we don't really have barbecue very much, and I think that's why for me it was just, we left Disney Springs, and I was just sad.
It was what you were looking forward to.
I wanted it again. We didn't have it again.
No.
Now I just watch their Instagram all the time, dreaming.
It was good.
But yours is a. I must admit, I do miss Miller's Ale.
Yeah, purely. So I picked Miller's Ale House for the atmosphere, the prices as well were also like very competitive.
Drinks. I remember your biggest thing about this was the cocktails were really cheap.
Yeah, you could buy a jug of cocktail for what it costs for like 1.5 cocktails. And this is the food, like the mac and cheese with the chicken on top, and it had like 20 different levels of spice that you could apply to the chicken, because I quite like buffalo chicken, and I really liked the spicy chicken with the really nice mac and cheese, because sometimes in America you can get like really American tasting mac and cheese, whereas this was just really nice, and this is the thing I crave. Like when I think about like, oh, what do I fancy for dinner tonight, it's that. Like I would eat that every night if I could.
I mean, I'd agree. Yeah. It was awesome. It's making me hungry talking like this now, which is the worst, because we've got either of these.
No.
For a while.
You know what? The biggest pain in the ass is that Miller's Ale House email me all the time, because I like had to book the table and things like that, like through my email address, they email me like, oh, we've got 2-for-1 cocktails tonight, and I'm like, I am 5,000 miles away. Don't come at me like that. Nella's Ale House.
I think the worst thing for me on the Polite Pig was when Ryan and Meg went on their trip, and they went there as well. I asked for some photos, which I was really happy with because it looked so good. But yeah, it made me miss it even more. I think Ryan had some like sliders or something on there. I didn't even see those on the menu.
There was a lot, but I didn't like it. I wish there were more options for sides.
Yeah.
But I know that it's a quick service, so, you know.
If it was a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant, it would be...
Yeah, it'd be great.
But there we go.
So
number 1.
That's the top. Now, the worst.
The worst meal out. Yeah. I had 2 on this, and I was really struggling to choose between the 2. I think we'll have different here.
Yeah, I think we will as well.
But
I struggled on this one.
So I'm going to predict now that the 2 that I'm struggling with, you've got one of them on your board.
Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, they weren't on mine.
That was my second choice. That was going to be my second choice. It was between this.
I like how you got second time.
It was the second time. The first time we went, it was good.
Oh yeah.
The second time, my mash was like, tasted like it had been out for ages, and my chicken was like really dry and horrible. But the first time we went, it was good. That would have been my second choice.
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe for me was awful.
Yeah.
It was. Honestly, so
it was very overpriced.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. It's so expensive in there, and you expect a good meal if it's that pricey. Because I don't think the building looks cool.
Yeah, the building is. You go for the atmosphere, don't you?
But I don't think the inside was.
We didn't sit inside.
But when we walked through and had a look, I don't think that's worth the extra 20 quid on a
so
bill.
You go for the anyway.
Well,
it wasn't worth it.
I think the reason mine was so bad in this is because I'd had enough of I'd had burgers constantly on the trip, so I decided to go for something else. So I had like the grilled chicken burger, and it was just the worst chicken I've ever tasted.
I don't know why you chose that.
It was. So I've got clear aligners in, and I had at the time, so I had to take them out. So my teeth were quite sensitive, and the way that they'd moved a little bit, there were some gaps, and the chicken just kept getting stuck in all of my teeth, and it was just constantly like putting my fingers in my mouth, looking it out, and the people that walked past must have thought,
yeah, gross English people.
Horrible English guy over there, like. But the cocktail was good. Mine was good.
Anyway, we'll get to the cocktails. But no, Hard Rock. It was a close decision between this and Hard Rock Cafe because I
would say
take it or leave it.
Breeze's restaurant obviously was on our resort, and it was much more affordable.
It was convenient and cheap.
Whereas this was so expensive.
Yeah.
And gave me the worst. The one that I was choosing between was actually Planet Hollywood and this. Because I think Planet Hollywood
was the third for me. Yeah. The third.
It's too expensive.
I had a really weird like tubes of deep fried pasta, and I was like, oh, I just wanted a lasagna,
for like lunch
LA lasagna. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it was kind of like I like a themed restaurant. Like I really do like a themed restaurant, but yeah, no, I understand that. I get that.
I mean, I would still say it's worth a trip if you like themed restaurants.
Yeah, it's good, but you know
just
what?
Don't have that chicken burger. Any like grilled chicken.
Yeah, I wish we had just had a drink there instead of spending like big money on food.
Yeah.
But you just got us,
didn't we? We spent a very massive amount of money we spent in there.
Snackage.
Yeah, we had a lot of snacks. A lot of snacks. We spent a lot of money on snacks. We wanted to try all the things that we'd seen in the Disney parks. We wanted to try all the kind of Universal ones. And I have no regrets. Because even the worst, I'm happy I tried them.
Yeah, to be honest, my worst on this isn't even like super bad. It's just, I wouldn't have it again. Like, I don't think it's worth the money. Anyway, let's go best first.
Okay. wonder if we've got the same on this one.
I think we do.
You do?
I feel like we do.
There's a lot of snacks though.
Yeah. I just feel like we do.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Okay, alright, didn't realise that.
Yeah,
it was good.
I was toying between this
Yeah.
and this. I thought you were gonna put down a Dole Whip style snack.
No, because I don't. I crave the savoury more than I do the sweet snacks. Because if I had to pick like best savoury food and best sweet food, then I'd actually go for the toffee apple as my top.
I love the toffee apples, yeah.
The toffee apples from Goofy's Candy Company are like honestly the best thing ever. I bought 2 during the trip and I like cut them up into pieces and then just had like a couple of little slices of
little snack in them, yeah.
And it's so good. And that's what I think about all the time. Like I don't fantasize about Dole Whip because you can only eat so much Dole Whip before you feel sick.
It's
whereas
like sorbet here,
I could eat
it?
so much toffee. I could eat toffee apple every day.
I think you can replicate a Dole Whip here by getting fruity sorbet flavours and you'll get the same feeling. You know, it cools you down.
I just
really
regret
cleansing.
not buying those Rapples we saw in Walmart.
What was the Rapple?
The Rapples, they were like toffee wraps that go over your apple. Do you remember? I picked them up in Walmart and I was like, ah! Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you could just buy an apple and make some toffee and just cover it.
I'm gonna buy some Raffles next time.
But anyway, what specifically about Woolies Nuts was, because we had
it was the whole meal. It was the whole meal together. So the grilled cheese, the brisket grilled cheese was so good, and it was really.
I just realised I put Casey's Corner.
And it looks like Lorna.
I really enjoyed Casey's Corner.
Love that corner.
The corner within Casey's Corner was. I'll just rub that out and I'll update that for you because hot dog.
People are probably thinking you've gone mental. From Hummer.
I mean, it does have a good corner in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like sit in the corner. The grilled cheese was just so crisp and like delicious. I could have eaten. I mean, I couldn't have eaten a whole one at the time because it was just so hot and whatever. But it was so delicious, and then like it was nice having the little bit of soup to like dip it in, and then the tachos, so like the loaded nacho style tots were the whole thing. If this, to be honest, I'm surprised that this doesn't pass as like a meal out, but technically it's park food.
No, it's definitely park food,
but it was good.
Yeah, I don't get the soup part because how hot was it on that day? And you've got like hot soup to dip it in. Like, I don't want that soup. They should give you an option with it to have something else with it. But just not hot soup. I don't want hot.
Anything.
But I know what you mean. The grilled cheese was awesome. The only thing that ruined that a little bit is that we were stuck with someone talking to us constantly, even when we got the camera out to show it. This woman carried on. She was lovely.
Like, I was like documenting what we were doing, but then she was like replying, and I was like,
yeah, one of those situations, you know, you just can't get out of it, and you can't be rude. You're sat on the same table
you're sharing
with the person, and we'd asked to sit with her.
Yeah, it was our fault.
But
anyway,
it was good, and yeah. So Casey's Corner. The reason I put this is just because I was really surprised when we had it.
It was delish.
Because we sat down and we'd been busy. It was hot.
Yeah, it was
air conditioned in there. We'd managed to get that table, and yeah, it just, even the second time we had it.
Yeah.
My only complaint with that was that the bun broke up. But everything about it was.
It's all the stuff on it. It was the chipotle pulled pork. It just does it for me.
So I think
delicious.
This won for me because I had it twice and it was the same each time.
And you know what? We've seen other vlogs or other videos where people have got the same thing from Casey's and been like, oh, that's disgusting. And I'm like, what? Shut up. No, it's not. It's the most delicious thing.
Yeah, but it depends if you have hot dogs. We don't really eat hot dogs that much, do we?
No, but I can appreciate the deliciousness.
And we did try and replicate it. We tried to cook it.
Actually, it was alright.
And that was nice, but it wasn't the same. It's not the same as picking it up and...
I know. Oh god, it's good.
Yeah.
But this is still my favourite.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Worst.
Yes, so the worst park snack. Do you think we've got the same?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I think we've got the same.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we got the same.
I can now.
Yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? It was.
Circus McGurkus.
Still Cat in the Hat, isn't it? Same
No,
thing.
Dr. Zeus.
Oh, it's the same.
Anyway,
Same
the
thing.
corn dog, the contortionist corn dog from Circus McGurkus in Zeus Landing.
It was so bad that I didn't even remember where it was or what it's affiliated with. And that's why.
It was just, you know what, like the corn batter on the outside was really sweet, and then the inside was really weird because it had like chunks of this Italian sausage, which was nice.
On its own. Nice.
With the cheese and the pepperoni, but like it was chaotic, which I suppose they want. Like they want people to buy it because it's massive and it's got everything going on.
I don't know what they do.
Also, it makes your face completely greasy. You know,
It's
like,
just
like covered in herbs.
Yeah, it was kind of. Ours looks really weird. So Amy and Johnny had one as well.
Yeah.
And theirs was a bit more shaped and formed. Ours looked like a rat had got in there on a stick.
It was.
And it was like
the
a
Shrek
shape.
rat and a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it tasted about the same, didn't
It
it? No.
It was fine. I just wouldn't buy it again.
It was one of those things where we had it and I felt sick after because of the amount of oil that had absorbed in it. And as a park snack, that's too heavy.
Yeah. My second that I wouldn't get again was the the pizza spring rolls.
Yeah, they weren't.
It was literally just pepperoni inside a spring roll.
Yeah, it reminded me of those little microwave pizzas you used to have when you were younger, that kind of taste, which isn't a bad taste.
Didn't do anything for me. I wouldn't spend my money on that again.
No, I would just go for the two.
The cheeseburger ones were good.
Yeah, they were very good.
Yeah. But yeah, don't waste your money on that. Unless you heart pepperoni and you just want to eat pepperoni pieces.
It was just bundled together though, wasn't it? It was like we were just eating. I just don't think the spring roll element and a pepperoni flavour went together.
The cheeseburger one's good. Drinks.
Yeah,
Best.
Oh, you're not looking at mine.
I can't see, I'm so blind.
I think we've got different on this anyway.
I know we do.
I obviously didn't have this drink then. There we go. That's it.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Oh yeah, that one. That one you did like. I did not like that one. I tried it. Yeah, Orange Bird, the ice smoothie.
It tasted like orange sherbet.
Oh yeah. The reason this has made my top is one, because I was incredibly happy with the souvenir
cup,
which adds to it.
Cute.
But it was just, we've been walking around Epcot all day. It was so hot. We were like getting to that point where you just need a relief from the heat and stuff. And we sat in the like
Sunshine Terrace.
In that weird place where it smells like cheesy feet.
Yeah, Sunshine Terrace.
Yeah.
No, it's not called that. Sorry, it's called something else. Anyway, yeah, it smelled like Play-Doh.
Yeah, so like it felt.
It smelled like Pop World.
Like someone had gone in there, they'd taken the socks off, and they just let it air.
It had like weird carpet. So
yeah.
I think...
But that didn't affect it. When we both agreed when we had it, it just cooled us down that it was so like fruity without being like overly sugary or sweet, wasn't it?
It was just delicious, and it kept going because obviously the bird is full, like his head is full, and then the bottom bit, and we were like, oh, when's it gonna stop? It was great. It was like a never-ending bag.
Yeah.
I picked this because this just hit the spot so well when I got it, and it was like, was it mango flavour? Was it like orange or pineapple?
Yeah, because it tasted.
Yellow.
I didn't like it because it tasted like
coconut rum in it. Yeah, it had coconut rum in it, and it was like fruity, very fruity, and didn't taste like alcohol really, but it was just delicious and really, really cooling, and I could have just kept drinking them. Whereas other drinks that I had, because I was going to put the alcoholic sake,
I did think that,
but I couldn't have drank too many more of those because it was too sweet, whereas that was not as sweet.
And it was small.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes you don't want a shot
frozen in that heat. Something frozen is good.
Do you know what? I'm really happy that so on this trip we did it was a little bit different because we actually stopped for drinks like this. Before we would just take our own drinks in, try and last the day, and then maybe have one. But
whereas we just bought just bought drinks.
Yeah, sometimes I still take my drink.
It's worth it to have at least like a bottle just in case you need it, but like
the frozen element I think is what got it. So I would definitely recommend to anyone, have a little bit of a budget.
Yeah.
Just for a couple of drinks.
Like, you know, I'm going to try one thing, one different thing.
Yeah, you don't have to do it every day. It's just on the one occasion you're feeling a little bit hot. Yeah. Treat yourself. You know, you deserve it. That's what we say to ourselves every time. That means we've got our worst?
Yep.
I know for a fact we will have the same on this one.
I've got 2.
I know what your 2 are. And I think anyone that watched our vlog of this particular situation. Maybe. I think I've got your first one, and I think I've got the same as you.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. It's minging.
Slash. You've got a Slash Lava Lounge.
Yeah, Slash Lava Lounge. Because I went on things that I couldn't finish.
Okay.
I could have finished the pumpkin juice.
The butterbeer. Nobody can finish a butterbeer.
Could not. Like, it was.
It made me feel physically sick.
It was.
I really struggled after that.
I really don't get the hype. Like, I do not understand. But the Lava Lounge drink, even after topping it up in lemonade, like, I'm not a rum drinker, and I do not know what possessed me to order.
There wasn't any other choice. It was every cocktail was rum.
It was like so heavily rum, and it literally blew my face off, and I was just drunk for the rest of the evening after like 4 sips.
Mine had like more fruit juice than yours, but it's still.
I had to abandon it.
It just tasted like rum, and it's that.
And then 3rd was the one I had in Hard Rock because it tasted like dish soap.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice.
But I finished it. But like I could, it was all right enough to finish.
Because it's smaller though.
Yeah.
So the Lava Lounge, just for anyone that doesn't know, the Lava Lounge is in Disney Springs.
Cafe.
Yeah, the little bar attached to it.
Amazing because it's like on the water and it's really themed and I'm desperate to go back there. Like desperate to go back there and just order something with vodka. Like get anything without rum.
Smoothie.
Yeah, kid smoothie with vodka. I sound like an alcoholic, I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, you do a little
desperate to go back for vodka. But you know, like I just want something because they free pour, that's the problem. They free pour the drinks and you just have no, you know, you just have no say. There was a hen do in there at the same time and they were like, woo!
They were buzzing off it, yeah. I mean, for value, if you want an alcoholic drink.
To be honest, you're only going to need to buy one.
It was amazing because, yeah, we both had got halfway through ours and it was like, okay, you can't drink any more of these.
I just had to abandon it. Any honourable mentions that we want to give?
I have something that I miss every single day.
What? You don't have to write it down.
Think you can guess what it is?
That you miss every single food or drink?
It's a drink and I miss it every single day and...
Nitro Pepsi.
Yeah. It is. It's just amazing.
Yeah, if you haven't tried Nitro Pepsi, go get some if you're in America.
Yeah, just a can. Just buy it. You can buy single cans or you can buy a 4-pack. And they do vanilla and a normal Pepsi. The good thing about it is that it like makes a really cool noise when you open it. You have to do it really quick, and then you pour it, and it like cloudy. It's like a Guinness. Yeah. It keeps the head. It's not fizzy. So the vanilla one is nice.
It's flat Pepsi.
Yeah. So if you get the normal Pepsi one, it's just a flat Pepsi.
It's literally flat Pepsi. Like I think we're over-egging it. It's flat Pepsi, but it's smooth because it's flat.
Because it's got nitrogen.
Smooth. Yeah.
In its production, it's meant to be smoother and bring out the sweetness.
Yeah, it's super sweet.
It's probably the sugar that makes
it. Yeah. But no, it's all right. I was a bit poorly when I had it. I had poorly tum-tum after having Nitro Pepsi.
I think one of the things that we should definitely mention is, as an experience, going to Ogre's Cantina and having the cocktails there, although it was crazy expensive.
It was so expensive.
What was it? For the two, did we spend $40-something on 2 drinks?
Yeah. But
you can't do that all the time.
Is great. It's so like the theming is just like unmatched, and the service is great and all the drinks are really weird and funky.
But I would say go for the specialty drinks, because I had like the Jedi Mind Trick, which wasn't a specialty drink. It tasted like a cocktail I'd have anywhere, whereas yours was
the fuzzy tauntaun with the tongue tingling foam, and it makes your face numb.
Yeah, we should have got that and the Jabba Juice one, because that's got a bit of theatre to it. Because then you're paying for the theatre and the fun of that, as well as having like a drink. You just want to go.
It was good. Oh, I just want to eat all the things.
Well, at least we know what we're going to go back for. Like Miller's Ale House, we'll definitely go back to.
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
Yeah, you know what you're getting.
Amazing. And then we'll probably
the breadsticks in Olive Garden.
Unlimited breadsticks, and then take some home with you.
I think we could go anywhere else.
No, the only thing we didn't go to that we really wanted to was Cheesecake Factory, because we wanted to go and do that. So we'll add that to it next. And there's 3 cheap meals already.
One thing I would say that's probably overpriced, and I wouldn't go back to, is the Edison.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rate the Edison. I'd say that if you're going for the theming and for the experience,
you had that massive grilled cheese, didn't you?
I had a huge grilled cheese, but like by the time you got to the second one, it was like soggy, because it was just so big.
Yeah, and the money for that meal was quite high.
It was, so I wouldn't bother. House of Blues was all right. I had quite a nice meal, but you had the brisket and you didn't really like yours.
If I compare House of Blues brisket to the Polite Pig, I had brisket in both. They were just completely different. Yeah, one had clearly been smoked.
Yeah.
And the other was like a packaged.
But the garlic mash in House of Blues, there wasn't another garlic mash I had on the trip that was better. That was the best.
There you go.
So
Americans do garlic mash very well.
Oh god, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, we tried to make it when we got back, and it put so much garlic in it.
It was what? Yeah, we stank. Oh, yeah. There you go. That's a little roundup.
Yeah.
Roundup of all the goodies and the baddies.
Yeah, I hope that made everyone as hungry as it has me.
Yes, I'm starving now. And we've still got a few hours until dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time, what are we going to do?
Who knows?
We don't know.
We don't know either. So
we don't know
we'll have to have
So we'll keep you posted on what we do next time.
we have a few things that we want to do. We're definitely going to recreate some of our foods as well.
Yeah.
And see if we can get a recipe on the go, because that's the fun part.
Definitely. We like cooking. I've got an ice cream machine. Maybe I can make Dole Whip.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Didn't even think of that. But I want to make a Mickey ice cream sandwich. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like with the proper biscuit, like the soft biscuit and the nice ice cream on the inside. That's what
I want to do one with icing in the middle instead.
Oh, mint chocolate.
See, I'm happy we weren't there when that was released, because we'd have tried that.
I don't know if we would have, because I would have seen that it was icing and I would have gone, there's no way I'm putting that amount of icing in my mouth.
Every person we've seen, it says it's the worst thing.
It tastes like you're eating toothpaste.
It makes me think sometimes.
And I love mint chocolate chip.
Yeah. Sometimes though, I think that they purposely create some foods that are not going to be to everyone's taste. So everyone starts going, have you tried this? Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah.
So well done Disney on that one. Universal food just tended to be all horrible, so maybe that's what they tried.
Another dishonourable mention is
I know what you're going to say.
Icy.
Fanta Icy.
Fanta Icy. I do not understand why people like ices so much. So obviously in the UK we've got slush puppies, which are like watery. It's like proper ice and syrup basically, but it refreshes you. It cools you down. We were really thirsty when we were leaving Universal for the first time, and we were like, we're so hot, we're so thirsty, let's get an icy. Got one, and it literally made me thirstier. It
didn't even go up the straw.
Did not go up the straw.
I had to use the straw as like a fork or a spoon.
It's horrible.
Fork wouldn't
it's just frozen bubbles.
Yeah, they basically just taken the drink and frozen it with not adding any ice into it. And then gradually, because you dumped yours, and I was like, these we paid good money on these. I'm gonna try.
That's a bit.
Like 20 minutes later, it was Fanta.
Still sucking.
Yeah. But there's loads of things. We could have made this video so long going through everything.
Yeah.
And there are so many things that we haven't mentioned that were amazing and some that weren't so, but
let us know your favourites and your worst experiences.
Definitely.
Do they match any of ours? Do you have anything that we didn't try that you really, really love or hated? Let us know in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.